Rory's famous words, "Who cares if I'm pretty if I fail my finals?" has always been, to me, why Rory stands out among other young female protagonists. Just by this quote, we can see where her priorities lie. I have a tendency to put appearance over the things that really matter to me. During finals, I'd show up to my exam in a baggy hoodie and cap because I felt ashamed at how dirty or rough I looked from the relentless study sessions. But what's important is that Rory is beautiful, yes, because she is in a TV show, but also because her intelligence and passion for her goal makes her that much more beautiful.
Kiss me down by the broken treehouse, swing me up on its hanging tire, bring your flowered hat, we'll take the trail.
Now, Rory is a journalism major with the dream of becoming a world-class traveling journalist. I must admit, I've never once wanted anything similar to that. Yet, I feel a deep connection to the way Rory fixates, almost excessively, on her future and makes it her whole life. It's passionate, unapologetic, and it's inspirational to me. Because of the way she is, however, she is massively let down when she comes across academic or career-related challenges or barriers. She can't accept that 5 classes at Yale may be too much on her plate. She's devastated when her respected boss informs her that she might not be a good fit for the job she's always chased. In a way, I can relate. Although I'm only in my 3rd year of nursing school, when I received negative feedback and was unable to perform like my classmates did, I felt stuck, horribly sad, and hopeless for my future. How do we push on and endure when we face these challenges? Well, we remind ourselves that we are in fact not special. Failure is normal, and we're normal humans, no matter what our ambition might lead us to want to believe. So with that being said, after you've given it your best in school, university, or any other goal that you currently have, whatever the results, step 1 is done, and we can head into our winter break knowing we have done well. Another big thing that makes Rory so special to me is seeing her in her relationship with her mom, Lorelai. These two, the love they have for each other, make the other shine 100 times brighter. Their inside jokes, their teasing way of turning sad events into a humorous one, and the way they are always together, in spirit or in body. Now, when I imagine Rory in her 2-week winter break, she's back in Stars Hollow, making the most out of her free time, helping Lorelai out in the inn, having movie nights almost every single night, attending small-town winter festivities with Lane, and always cozying up to read a book. The majority of her time, I would say, is spent with her loved ones, who she missed while in Yale. It's nothing extravagant or special, but these things will remind her where her home is. Although I'm far away from my home in Korea, just like Rory, I spent time with those who made me feel at home.
That was like ASMR to my ears.
Wait, I also want to take so much more easier if we just like put our names on it. Someone.
rewatching Gilmore Girls from the first season, and it really shows Rory's growth. I've always been an introvert, but being away from home has strangely increased my preference for solidarity. I imagine that Rory would have felt similar, especially in a foreign place called Chilton High. During her time there, she spends most of her time alone, reading her book, catching up on classes, listening to music at lunchtimes. It's a part of survival to learn how to spend time by herself, and it's how we grow. I believe I am at a similar stage in my life. And I remind myself, to every stage of life, there is a level up, a graduation, and a change. But until then, I know for sure that I will be my own best company, treating myself with love, tending to my inner garden, and filling it with calm, peace, and growth. One way I do this is running. It's only been a few months since I started running, and it's the one activity I thought I would never even start to like. I avoided running at all times. I hated it. I would get called out for my terrible form, be so out of breath, and be reminded of my weak heart every time I ran. So how did I grow to like it? First of all, I wanted something to spend my time alone doing. And when I started, I realized how beautiful the city I'm in really is. When you step on the grass with your 2 feet and explore with your own 2 eyes up close, you start to notice things. When I run, it's just me, the outside surroundings, and silence. And of course, there's the added cardiopulmonary benefit. But this can apply to anything that brings you that calm feeling when you're by yourself. Eating good food, cooking, baking, reading, knitting, drawing, and more. These are all activities I enjoy and can say with full confidence fulfill me like no other. It wouldn't be a video about Rory if I didn't mention books. Rory's favorite pastime is reading. She's seen everywhere with a book. When her mom, friends, or boyfriend comes to talk to her, it always seems like she's halfway through a different book every single time. It's the one activity she does to take her mind off the current busyness of her life, to feel peace and calm. Reading makes me feel the same way. Even after a stressful, chaotic day, when I sit down to read my book or just glimpse at it momentarily, I'm immediately grounded and reminded that there's so much more to be learned, felt, and lived, other than what's currently stressing me out. To make this Rory themed, I picked out a few classics to fit Rory's potential TBR, including the collection of tales and poems by Edgar Allan Poe, who also appears to be a famous character that the whole town loves to imitate. I was quite excited about this find in the library, but I kept my book picks as diverse as I could, because ultimately that's why we read, to learn. The number of books or pages matters less than how you feel when you read. Like before you open a book, and after you're done with a solid book that was worthy of your time. That feeling of loving a book is all that's needed to become a book lover like Rory. At the end of the day, I will and never could be like Rory. We're two very different people, but trying to imitate the attributes of Rory that make her so likable to me proved to be a very worthwhile experiment. Just by being intentional about my actions, focusing on my career and future, spending time with loved ones, diving into a good book, and even spending time by myself, it all felt like an act of much needed self-care and self-love.